Hello everyone, this is Abhishek Bagerwal. Welcome to Salesforce. In this video, we are going to talk about what is Data Cloud and how it works. First of all, let's understand what is Data Cloud. It is a tool that allows you to ingest, harmonize, unify, segment and activate your data. Now let's understand how all of these steps works and what are the features that Data Cloud provides to do all of this stuff. So here you can see an image which has the step-by-step processes that works in Data Cloud. So let's begin with the leftmost column. So that is the first column. Here you can see two options, batch and streaming. So this is the column for the data ingestion. So data ingestion means you are taking your data and you're ingest this data in Data Cloud, or you are getting this data in your Data Cloud. So there are two ways. One is batch, one is streaming. Batches usually works for the historical data and streaming works for the real-time data. So basically these are the data streams that are ingested in your Data Cloud. Then second column talks about the transformation and governance. Governance is all about the privacy that you maintain, or the consent, or the privacy about the data and the roles and responsibilities that you are giving to the people that are going to work on the Data Cloud. Then comes the transformation. So transformation is basically you might need something that is not present with your data, so for that, those kind of purposes, you can create some formula fields. So those kind of transformations you can perform with your data while you're ingesting your data in Data Cloud. Then comes the third column, that is about the harmonize your data. So when we talk about the harmonize, we need to understand that the data that we are ingesting in Data Cloud is not yet structured properly. So to make it structured, we do have the data models in the Data Cloud that is called data model objects, DMO. You can understand data model objects as the Salesforce CRM objects, as well as the data extensions in your marketing cloud. So it is basically the structure for your data. So your data is very well structured and it is connected with other tables as well. So that is that basically means that your data is in harmonize. Okay. So once your data is mapped and once your data is harmonized, then comes the unification part. Now understand this, why do we need unification? Because when we talked about the ingestion of data, the data is not coming just from one source. It could be coming from multiple sources, and for one person, multiple sources could be having entries for that person. So that means for one single customer, you might have multiple rows of data, and you do not want that. You just want one single row for one customer or for one person. So that is the reason you unify your data. So for that, Data Cloud provides match rules, reconciliation rules, and identity resolution rule sets. So all those features are provided in Data Cloud to unify your data. Once your data is unified, you can perform, or you can create insights or AI predictions upon your data. AI predictions comes with the Einstein. Insights are the features of Data Cloud. So there are two types of insights available in Data Cloud. One is calculated insight and one is streaming insight. When we talk about calculated insight, that is basically on the batch data. As you can see, when we ingested the data, we ingested two types of data. Either it could be batch or it could be streaming, which is real-time data. So there are two types of insights. One works for the we can say batch data, and one works for the streaming data. So that is the calculated insight for the batch data and streaming insight for the streaming data. So those are the two insights where you can calculate the measures, where you can provide the dimensions. We are going to talk about measures and dimensions in detail in later videos. So you can basically get the summarization or the counts or whatever measures you want to gather from your data. Those things you can perform with your insights. Okay. One example is the lifetime customer value. So those kind of measures you can find out using the insights. Then let's go to the next column, that is about the segment or analyze. So analyze is if you have the Tableau or CRM analytics, you can use those tools to analyze your data. And then segment is about creating a specific audience that you want to utilize for specific promotions or specific marketing scenarios or some other scenarios. Okay. Then comes the last part and the most important part. So let's say you have done all of these steps until the segmentation. Okay, you have segmented, you have the right audience with you, but it won't work with any other system until unless you activate this segment or you perform some data action on that. So when we talk about activation, that is again works for the batch data, and data actions work for the streaming data. Okay. So what activation means? So first of all, activation means that you have a segment and now you are activating this segment for, let's say, Salesforce CRM, or let's say for Salesforce Marketing Cloud Journey, or for personalization. So that means you are making this data live in those systems so that those systems can use this data and work on their scenarios or orchestrations. Okay, when I say orchestration, that means the flows in Salesforce CRM, okay, or Marketing Cloud Journey orchestrations as well. Then comes the streaming data, and along with that comes the data actions. So data actions are basically the events or triggers that happens when something is happening with your real-time data and some sort of conditions have been met, and you are performing some events or some alert you are performing based on that condition. So those are the things which kind of publishes your data in specific systems, and which performs some specific actions based on the final segments or the final audiences that you have find out after the segmentation step. So that is the overall journey or high level journey that happens when you ingest your data in data cloud, and ultimately you have the segment and then you activate the segment. So that's all we are gonna discuss in this video. In upcoming videos we are gonna discuss in detail for these steps what basically happens, what features are there, how it works, how you query the data, how you see the data, how you explore them, what streaming what ingestion streams are available in data cloud, from which sources you can get the data, what other sources are available, how you can set up the match rules, how you can set up the reconciliation rules, the unification, how it works, what objects are included. So all those things we are going to discuss in later videos. For now, this is all we are going to discuss in this video. Thanks for watching.